Welcome to Bullet Echo. This is the battlefield. This is war. Only the fittest survives. And the fight to excellence never ends. At the Apollo Laboratory, we once took our project to the stars. But today, we take it to you.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Chris Kyle. Welcome to the second episode of Project Apollo. Today, I bring to you top 10 overpowered tricks in Bullet Echo that will turn your heroes into superheroes. The higher we go on the list, the more powerful these tricks are. And top 1 is an absolute mind blower. Let's roll out!
Machine gun! Machine gun!
Top 10. The Drone Massacre. Triggering Leviathan's infinite firepower and spraying enemies miles away is no secret to experienced players. And the best trigger of all is none other than the drones. Thanks to their incredibly high health and small hitbox, we can use them to trigger any gun and turn every hero into a sniper. The trick is simple. Keep the drone at the edge of your red cone and start firing away. This way, you can use the drone to keep firing, but the drone would stay alive. Now, we can snipe with even SMGs and shotguns. Top 9. Dodge this. Have you dodged a Shinji Fire Hunter? Probably yes. But what if it is this close? I mean, this close. Through actual gameplay experience and some experiments, we now know that the collision radius of the Fire Hunter is very small. Once you're perfectly familiar with the Hunter's collision radius and speed, you can perform different kinds of extreme dodges like this. Or this.
Now what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop!
The next day.
Top 8. The Master of Deception. Ever wanted to become a Bullet Echo magician? Well, then you need to be a true master of deception. In dangerous areas, we can easily fool our enemies with warning signs created by Zenith or MetPro. This is how they look like from the enemy's point of view. Phantom is the perfect decoy because enemies simply cannot see what's inside. In tight scenarios, a phantom drone that distracts enemies could be the ultimate key for your escape. Top 7. Phantom's hidden superpower. Let's be honest, Phantom drones are amazing with their universal stealth and extra firing range. But do you know that Phantom has a hidden superpower? That is, to detect invisible heroes. Remember when enemies enter the drone's radius, it loses stealth. If we know a ghost or stalker is around us, we can simply place Phantom and hide inside. Once the drone lights up, you will know they are inside, and you can prepare to fight or run away. If they don't come inside, well, they can't shoot you. If you simply want Phantom to scout, you can also drop it at a narrow opening so that it can notify you of a passing invisible hero. Top 6. Your Lord and Savior Zenith. Despite being challenged by new drones like Phantom and Agent, our good old Zenith remains powerful as ever. Other than being able to help teammates in daily gameplay, Zenith is extremely underrated in modes like Sabotage and Team Deathmatch, where our teammates die instantly when killed. In fact, with a well-played Zenith, any teammates who drop within its radius receive salvation. Instead of dying instantly, they can be revived by the drone, which is an absolute game changer. The only downside is that it can be difficult to predict when and where to use it. I only recommend it if you're teaming with cooperative teammates or if you camp more often.
What's wrong with the CD? What the hell is going on? Just...
Top 5. Reload is good. Now that we've gotten to top 5, this is where things start to get really serious. Surprisingly, the reload trick is one of the incredibly simple but lesser known tricks. As the best way to disarm yourself, the reload can hold your guns down and prevent unwanted shooting. This is particularly important for heroes like Slayer, who can't risk a random missed shot. Picture this, you're playing Slayer and you're moving quickly through a dangerous area. An enemy suddenly passes by and your gun goes off. This means instant death. So let's do it again. This time, we keep part of our ammo used so we can reload. You hold your fire and slip behind a corner, then you thermal in for the kill. The trick is simple. Click reload, and when it's almost done, cancel it while hiding your gun, then click reload again. And you can repeat this for as long as you want.
It's coming back. We'll lose him in the tunnel. I can't shake this. Hey, did you bring the cavalry?
Woman, I am the cavalry.
Top 4. The Drone Cavalry. We've all seen how well-placed drones can block Ramsays, clear corners for snipers, and save our dear lives. Little do players know that a flying drone can be just as powerful or even stronger than a stationary drone. Let me explain. After we placed a drone, we can move it. When an enemy Ramsays knows where your drone is, he can easily evade it and proceed to ram you. So here's what you do. Bring in the cavalry. As you can see, the drone flies to your rescue, and in fact, it flies so fast that it can chase after the Ramsey and hit him in the back. In fact, a flying drone can also be used for scouting across long distances or baiting shots.
Captain Sam, can you hear me? On your left.
Is that everyone?
What, you wanted more?
Avengers!
Assemble.
Top 3. Echoers, assemble! The portal is arguably one of the most insanely overpowered mechanisms in Bullet Echo. We've always felt that rush of adrenaline when we dive into the portal with zero vision because we never know what kind of surprise is waiting for us. It could be a force field embrace, a nade in the face, or a trip to the grave. Here's one very useful trick to avoid that. While inside the portal, we can actually click and use our ability. Let's take Vi as an example. The ability begins instantly as we exit the portal, meaning we might be able to survive whatever disaster that's waiting for us. Characters that benefit include Arnie, Molly, Lot, and Tiss. Yes, even Tiss. Top 2. I am Speed.
Surprise, motherfucker! Surprise, motherfucker! Surprise, motherfucker!
No, stop. Is this you when you play Bullet Echo? Then this is the best trick for you. A trick that will allow you to maximize your reaction time in Bullet Echo and totally outplay your enemies. The instant ability trick. In gaming, there are different ways to trigger a button. It can be triggered upon touch, activated with a delayed touch, or it only responds on release. In Bullet Echo, All buttons in battle are triggered on release. When you sense danger, hold the ability button in advance. When you're ambushed, you can release the button in reaction, and this allows you to significantly shorten your reaction time and increases your chances of victory. If nothing happens, just slide your finger away from the button. This trick is particularly useful for characters with quick abilities. But that's not the end. In intense battles, when we play shotguns or assault rifles, we might have to keep healing on the move, making us extra vulnerable to ambushes. Like ability buttons, heal buttons use the same release trigger mechanism. By holding the heal buttons, we can cancel heals as quickly as possible and get back into the fight.
What does this button do? Please, please, do not push the button. You have no idea what it... Ooh, what does this button do? Please, please, do not push the button. You have no idea what it...
Top 1. The hack. Yes, you heard me right. This is the legendary bullet echo trick that is comparable to a legit hack. Introducing the ability heal hack. Theoretically, we can use both ability and heal at the same time on almost all characters because Bullet Echo's programming simply allows it. The question is, how? What we need to do is align the starting time of both heal and ability so that they begin at the exact same moment. Ramsey is our first example. Rampage has a delay of 0.5 seconds, and tank heal begins instantly. Therefore, press Rampage exactly 0.5 seconds before you click heal. Perfect. When you have low health and you're in a war zone, having Rampage means you have a 3000 health barrier that can help you block damage until you finish healing. In some cases, ambushing enemies will even be taken by surprise and get knocked out, while your heal continues. In the worst case, if you need to ram, simply cancel heal and you can run as usual. Next up is Molly's Burrow Heal. Burrow's activation begins instantly, while Team Heal has a 0.5 second delay. Click Team Heal 0.5 seconds before ability, and there you go. By the way, you can be healed by Mepro or other teammates during burrowing, but using Team Heal has mobility advantages and allows you to heal while escaping or assaulting. Levi's Thermal Heal is really useful as well. Thermal activation begins instantly, while Team Heal has a 0.5 second delay. So it's the same procedure. This trick allows her to sustain more damage while shooting across walls. At the end of this video, I hope I have brought to you tricks that you have never heard of before. If you're amazed by the tricks in this video, don't forget to leave a like and hit the subscribe button. I'm Chris Kyle. Over and out.